Hello and welcome to Lifestyle with Estapelo. I know a lot of you are wondering, okay, what's going on? Now remember I told you all that on this particular page we are going to be talking lifestyle, we are going to be talking vlogs, we are going to be talking about life realities. And today is not an exception. Today we are going to be talking about a particular topic that tends to relate to every single person out there. Today we are going to be talking about purpose. So all you need to do is sit back, relax while I unveil my guest in a bit. We'll be right back. Welcome back. So if you're just tuning in, this is Lifestyle with Estapelo, and I told you all to relax because I'm going to be unveiling my guest in a bit. He's not just my pastor, he's the zonal pastor in the Youth Province 6 at the Redeemed Christian Church of God, as well as the medical director at the ZenithLife Specialist Hospital in person of Pastor Dr. Sule Jibril. Thank you for joining us, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, sir.
I'm happy to be with you.
Yes, sir.
God bless you.
Amen. So, sir, we see that a lot of young people out there tends to struggle with the word purpose. Some persons don't know who they are. Some persons don't know why they are here. Some persons don't even know where they are going to. So today, sir, we want you to tell us, what is purpose?
Purpose.
Yes, sir.
That word purpose is a great word. But let me define it simply.
Yes, sir. Purpose
is simply what God made you to be, or what God have you to come to this world or earth to fulfill for Him. And in the course of fulfilling that which He has brought you to fulfill, you will be fulfilling purpose. Now, many people in this world,
yes,
they may not know why they are here. However, God knows why He brought them in.
Yes, sir.
For He said from the beginning that even before we were conceived in our mother's womb, He knew us. He knew the purpose that He made us for.
Yes, sir.
And so no one came to the world here without any relevance. We are all here to fulfill one type of purpose or the other. And
yes,
He wonderfully and uniquely formed everybody to be able to fulfill that purpose.
Yes, sir.
At the same time, He deposited something that is called talent or skill in each one to help him or her to fulfill this purpose. And so while we go on, we'll look deep into the word
exactly purpose. While we go on, we'll look deep into the word purpose. Thank you so much, sir. So, sir, we see that a lot of young persons out there, from teenagers to young adults, as well as adults, we see that a lot of people tend to struggle. Why is there a struggle in finding purpose?
Well, purpose, as I said earlier, originates from God Himself.
Yes, sir.
Because He is the one that made man. And for everyone that is on this planet Earth, God has a plan for him before He made him or her.
Yes, sir.
And so people wonder about not knowing or struggling, not knowing what is their purpose, because most of them don't even know the person who created them. And some who know the persons may not have an intimate relationship with Him like that to be able to hear from Him what He wants them to do.
Yes, sir. And
so many struggle, but somehow some find their way into their purpose, others may not find their way. For one to be able to know or find purpose in life, the best thing is to go back to the one who made him. Now, if you want to know how to use the television, you consult the manufacturer or you have the manual.
Yes, sir.
Now, by the time you get to the owner or the one who made the television, he will show you how to use it.
Yes, sir. So I feel you actually went into because that was actually my third question. How do we now find purpose? But sir, I see that, okay, the first question, you mentioned talent, you mentioned skills.
Yeah.
So we want to understand, because we have some people that say passion, purpose. Are they different things or are they same thing, passion and purpose now?
Well, passion and purpose are not exactly the same, but passion leads to fulfillment of purpose.
Okay, sir.
Now, as I said earlier, everyone is uniquely formed and given a talent or a skill to be used in the process of life to fulfill purpose.
Yes, sir.
Now, so talent can only be discovered as you go into your purpose. Now, what are the things that you will find out about purpose? You will find out that the person has a passion for a particular thing.
Yes, sir.
Maybe to know his or her talent. He has a passion for a particular thing, and he sees opportunities appearing in that particular area for him or her. And then he sees ability. He has the ability to do this thing with ease and getting result easily. And then by the time you go closely, such person gets satisfaction even while they do that.
Yes, sir.
Those 4 things form together tend to define your talent.
Okay.
And as you are doing that, you get to fulfill your purpose in the course of meeting your talent target for life.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
So and that brings me to another question.
Yes.
We see that, okay, let's say for someone that has discovered purpose,
Yes.
but then there's a struggle, let's say for a teenager that loves to make shoes, but then there are no results. Maybe the person is not getting patronage, people are not reaching. What would you say to that particular? Because at some point in time, some persons get discouraged that I'm pursuing my passion, but then again, there's nothing coming in for me. What would you say to that particular person?
Well, if it is your talent, you will do it with ease. You will see opportunities coming for you in that area. You see your abilities excelling in that area, and then you see satisfaction. If you begin to struggle with a thing, look back again. Because the fish does not struggle inside water.
True.
The bird does not struggle inside the air.
True.
But if you bring the fish to the land, you will start struggling. That means there is something wrong. You look back again. As I mentioned earlier,
Yes, sir.
people find purpose easily when they ask God and God tells them, this is the place I want you to be. Now, many people will not have relationship with God to that level. And so they may just have to walk their way into their purpose by obeying God, if possible. Now, as you obey God, you may not hear him clearly. This is the way, what I want you to do.
Yes, sir.
But by obeying his will, you keep walking and walking. He will be directing you into the paths that he has meant for you. And then you see yourself entering a particular place and then carving a niche for yourself.
Yes, sir.
And over time, people will see that you are excelling in that area, you are impacting lives, you are fulfilled yourself, and then satisfaction and everything. And the work becomes easy for you. Then it becomes somehow your area of calling.
Yes.
And once it becomes a calling, you see impact on people, on lives. Because the purpose is meant to fulfill a particular task in the life of people. If you begin to fulfill purpose and it's not affecting anyone, you are not satisfied. You are struggling with it. Check again. It may not be your area of calling and may not be your purpose in life.
Check again. It may not be your area of calling or your purpose in life. So, sir, we know you to be the medical director of the ZenithLife Teaching Specialist Hospital. So, we want to know from experience, how has it been? Because we know that probably, of course, you say you are still on your way in profit, but how has it been so far? What's the journey?
So far, so good. The Lord has been faithful. You see why I define purpose as working it out, and you may enter into the place where God wants you to be. Originally, as a child, I planned to be a medical doctor, but not knowing that I will own a hospital or this.
Sir.
Maybe my initial plan was to become a lecturer, be teaching people, and having the passion for teaching. I may end up finding a calling there. Of course, we still teach, but we are also into business.
Yes, sir.
And so while we do the work with passion, with commitment, consistency, and then trying to meet the need of people, we see a gradual calling on us to do this work. And while we are doing it, somehow, God pushed us into where we are and having to run a hospital. And not just running the hospital, there's particular need that need to be fulfilled in the life of men that probably God has ordained for me I didn't know before. As I work hard towards achieving the goals set before me, I see myself fulfilling that purpose.
Yes, sir.
And that's why I said, purpose sometimes you may not know it from the beginning, but while you walk under God, He directs you to fulfill His own purpose.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, sir. It's been a huge honor having you here. So before I ask you my last question, sir.
Yes.
So we have some persons that are actually not necessarily doing or maybe following their passion, but just to put food on the table. How do we balance this thing? They know that I'm not really enjoying this thing. It's more like somebody that loves to sew, but then again, because you don't get people coming, yes, you just think, okay, let me just do a civil job or something. How do we balance this thing? What can they do?
Well, just doing anything to keep body and soul going does not mean you are fulfilling purpose.
Yes, sir.
And your purpose is tied to what you were created to do. And God has assignment for various persons on earth.
Yes, sir.
So if you are doing His will and fulfilling His purpose, it means that you will be satisfied.
Yes, sir.
The people you are meeting their need will be satisfied. Then you see yourself not struggling with it. And then even when you get older in that same assignment, you are fulfilled. Now that's the only time you say you are fulfilling purpose. And beyond, above all, God would have noticed that you are doing His work for Him.
Yes, sir.
Because if you because of what you will get now, change to another line, and you worked after a while, maybe by the time you get to 60, 70 years, and discover that, no, this is not the right place for me, you will regret the fact that you missed out of the line of assignment given to you. There's this parable of the talent in the Bible. When God gave talent, He gave according to their various abilities.
Yes, sir.
So those abilities have been there, and then the talents are in you, and they were meant to fulfill the purpose of God and your own purpose. And while you are doing the purpose of God, you are fulfilling your purpose. And so we must be careful to look at what we are doing. Is it actually meeting the need of humanity? Because God is using you to meet those needs. That is fulfilling His purpose. Are you doing it with ease, with your ability, performing well in it? That's the second test of what you are doing. Now, the third thing is that are the opportunities coming for you in that same area? If they are, then could it be that that's the place God wants you to do? That's why He's bringing those opportunities to you.
Yes.
And finally, you are not doing to fulfill people's own yearnings alone. You will also be satisfied in doing it.
Yes, sir.
And you won't be struggling. You will see yourself doing it. Until old age, you'll be fine. People may say you are overworking yourself, but you find pleasure in doing those things.
Yes, sir.
So it's no longer a struggle for you. Apostle Paul, for instance, he worked very hard. People were saying he is working extra. He feels that he has not done anything. Why? Because he entered the purpose and he was fulfilling the purpose. He was meeting the need of people. He was getting satisfied, and he did it with passion and everything. And so fulfilling God's purpose is not just keeping body and soul going. It is enduring, and then it is enjoying.
Yes, sir.
At the same time, you are meeting the need of humanity.
Now that brings me to my last question. This particular question is in the mouth of every single person, every teenager, every young adult, as well as every adult. Sir, how can one discover purpose?
You discover purpose by following that which you have been asked to do by God. You discover purpose by working at the talent you have discovered in you that God gave you, because He gave you for a purpose. And once you discover that talent, you begin to pursue it. You see yourself working your purpose out. The talent itself, you will discover it by what I said earlier.
Yes, sir.
And finally, some may not even know how they are doing it, but God will lead people to your path that will connect you to what you are supposed to do for Him, and then you see yourself fulfilling it. So in fulfillment of purpose, you need to listen to God, you need to obey God, you need to work with people of purpose. Then you see yourself enter a purpose, and then that purpose will go on. But in all, the check of it is the fact that you have passion in it, you have ability in that, and then you are seeing opportunities coming, and you are satisfied in doing it. Whether as you are doing it from now to eternity, you will just enjoy it. You are not tired, you are not wearied, and at the end of the day, there's fulfillment.
Yes, sir.
That's when you know you have
Thank
discovered your purpose.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I know that this particular show would actually reach out to a lot of people out there that have been wondering, have been trying to discover their purpose. So 3 things that stood out for me: listen to God, obey God, and work with people of same purpose, and always do what? Try to improve in your talent. So from me to you, I remain Estapelo, and this is Lifestyle with Estapelo. So all you need to do is like, comment, share, and of course, turn on your notification button for you to get our next upload. Thank you so much, and God bless you.